Pokemon news, guys. We got new Nintendo news in general. We got a Nintendo Direct, which has either happened or is going to happen right after this video, depending on when you're watching. Of course, we also have a Nintendo update, which you may not have seen or heard about, but it's an interesting little one that they've added on the Nintendo Switch. We're also going to look at some Pokemon Scarlet Violet news, Riddler coup leaks as well. There's loads of new stuff here too, as well as some Pokemon developmental stuff. There may very well be a Pokemon content of some sort coming our way that we haven't had announced yet. We don't know what it is yet because of things that the Pokemon Company have registered and said recently. We're gonna have a look at all of this stuff. Let's get to it. First things first, guys. This is the announcement from yesterday of the Nintendo of America that they announced is going to be a new Nintendo Direct Mini. 25 minutes from third-party games, so not Nintendo themselves, but that doesn't mean that's not going to be. It's going to be entirely bad. It's actually some Nintendo Directs, especially 25 minutes of it for third-party games, are good. That's not to say the same for like indie games. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the indie Nintendo Directs. Sometimes you might get something interesting, but for me, it's been rarer. However, the third-party ones are a lot better. I think they're a lot meatier. They're just not Nintendo owned companies or Nintendo affiliated companies. There are other companies that Nintendo are doing content for Nintendo. So I think this could be a good one, and I'm looking forward to watching it. I will be streaming it if you guys are watching this video before it's happened. If you are watching it after it's happened, you can go check out my stream if you want. I'll leave it up. It's going to be in my videos. You can check it all and see how I thought of what we saw in this Nintendo Direct. But of course, there's not going to be any Pokemon news, despite what other people might say or try to lead you to believe just for the click. There's not. That's just not how it works, guys. Obviously, everyone knows that already. So we'll look forward to seeing what they do show us. There's been a new Nintendo Switch update as well, and this is a cute little one that you do not have to actually install on your Nintendo Switch. This is an added hot fix or hot patch for the latest version, 14.1.2. What it did was it added an extended list of banned words for the Nintendo Switch in every language, including words like MILF and other things that I probably shouldn't go through the list on YouTube, of course, for obvious reasons. But it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, some of the words. I mean, you might find the list out there circulating, but it's just a bunch of added words that you're not allowed to use on Nintendo Switch for online things. So as for your Pokemon, guys, be careful. You may end up getting banned nicknames if you're being a little raunchy. Obviously, Nintendo has a very low bar with what that is. We can see here the changes are bad words, large amounts of swears, racial slurs, words, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to say too many things because of YouTube's ban list too. But there you go, folks. You can read it for yourselves. It's very interesting that you don't have to download it but it's just added on to the last update. Okay, so some Pokemon news. This is Game Freak's official tweet. It's very, very official indeed. It shows times and dates for what exactly? Well, apparently Pokemon are going to be giving a sort of a show and tell conference for developmental stuff regarding Pokemon. Obviously, you know, they've changed how they've started developing Pokemon. They've moved into more of a public cloud system that the company is able to access a lot easier. Things are a lot smoother to access, and I suppose it just smoothens out the work process that they've had in the past. And that's something they were experimenting with Pokemon, I believe, Sword and Shield, and then finalizing in Pokemon Legends Arceus when they were making the game. And now they're just completely mainstreaming it for the Scarlet Violet, which could have some big implications. But they're going to be talking about the different back ends of the development stuff. It's an August conference, folks, showcasing just Pokemon development, okay? But we'll see what comes out of it. I don't know if it's going to be available for everybody to watch unless these links are that actually. This was something I retweeted. We can check it out towards August and see if there's actually something we can see. It's going to be in Japanese, obviously. So we'll see what we get out of that. I think the information that we do get out of it will be translated in English and readily available very shortly after, so don't worry. If there's anything worthwhile, we'll let you know. Next up, which is interesting as well as kind of going off of the information about a Pokemon development conference, they've added Ash to Pokemon Masters X, which is an interesting addition. It is. Ash does not usually feature in the games like this. It's usually replaced by like Red, and which is I know a lot of people like to say he's like a different character, but he's clearly, if you go back to the original, he's clearly supposed to be an Ash clone. That was just a way of getting around calling him and actually being Ash, the character itself for the games. It's just, his name is Red, right? So that's just a funny way. I mean, of course, if you had Blue, he would be called Blue, right? It's the same thing. But there you go, guys. Ash has been added. What does this mean? Well, we'll see. There is other information about what Pokemon Company might be doing behind the scenes, and that's this here. New trademarks for this image of Pikachu. What could this be? I don't know. We don't know, but it may point to something being in the works that we haven't had announced yet. There might be some big announcements coming soon that we have not anticipated yet. I hope so. Next up, juicy grapes, guys. This is a supposed leak for Pokemon Scarlet Violet that personally I do not believe is real. However, it's extremely authentic. It's one of the most authentic looking, if it's fan arts that I've ever seen. And of course you can see multiple of these grape regional form Cherubies around. However, it seems to be the consensus that it's not true. It's not real, according to a bunch of people that like to cover the actual leaks in general. So we'll see. But often what is usually a giveaway is when there's an image like this with a full frontal picture like this. It just seems to be too convenient, and every single one of the fake leaks that we've gotten that kind of seem pretty nice have been like that, or else they've been really blurry. So they always go for some sort of gimmick that tries to convince you that it's real. I don't personally think this is real, but it is a very convincing one, especially considering the grapes tying in with Pokemon Violet's logo and all that stuff, and it just being a good fit for Spain and the Spanish region. There's quite a bit there, but the details look good, the graphics look good. However, I'm not convinced it's real. It does really look good though, so whoever the artist is, well done. Now for some real leaks. Zodiac Cooler, Riddler Coup, of course, has changed his name because of someone coming up with the funny term Zodiac Killer, or calling him the Zodiac Killer. Zodiac Cooler here has actually just given us a description full on of a new Pokemon coming in Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Yeah, you can read it yourself, guys. It's right there on the screen. There you go. What do you Now he has told us specifically that there are waifu mons, funny ones, queen waifu mons, a hardcore queen he has referenced in the past. This isn't just a troll tweet. This is something that has been long running from a bunch of his teasers and leaks and stuff. So I believe him, but I mean, Pokemon do be like that sometimes, innit? Finally, some other information about the Pokemon Scarlet Violet is pretty big here. We do have confirmation that the E4 is coming back, because he has an E4. This is, of course, a screenshot of Riddler Coup's desktop. He has an E4 teaser 1 here, which he's going to start showcasing, I think, next month or in a couple of months. He also has another crocodile picture here, which is supposed to be a teaser for the final evolution of Fuecoco. And that's right here, guys, if you want to imagine it. This is supposed to point out what kind of evolution he's going to have, and I've already showcased the other Chinese collage that a lot of people are not talking about, and a lot of people have dismissed as fake, which I believe are actually completely real. So it kind of does point to a kind of dragon in this shape. Just keep looking at this picture for a sec. So this is that collage I'm talking about. And this, of course, right here is the dragon, crocodile, chicken looking thing, right? This is, of course, not the picture of a Fuecoco Final Evolution. It's supposed to be a Riddle teaser. And of course, because of the crocodile, we definitely have this shape. And people have dismissed this as fake. I've been showcasing it and talking about it being real. You know what's interesting though? This as well, which has looked like the head of like a chicken, as well as this long slender kind of dragon body, which I've been looking at this and thinking about this every now and again as we get more information about the Final Evolution starters. I'm not sure if this is actually supposed to be the final Fuecoco evolution. It might be this that they're talking about. It might full on be this, and that could have been just a misleading thing. I personally, before, I thought this was supposed to reference the third dragon legendary, which we're expecting to get. However, that could be this. They could be swapped. It's very, very possible. So this might very well be the Fuecoco final evolution, a cockatrice. What would you make of that, guys? That's gonna be it for our new Pokemon news today, guys. Do stick around, do have a little subscribe, a little bell on. I'll be announcing the next giveaway sometime during the week as well. At the moment, we're currently doing the all mythicals for the second week, and that's going to be it. So get your hands on those mythicals as quick as you can before we move on to the next one. Hopefully we do have loads of hype stuff to go through too, and we got a whole new format for the giveaways coming soon as well, which I've already explained in a couple of videos, which is going to be competitive teams, competitive Pokemon for you guys to get your hands on. And it's going to coincide with my partnership with a new competitive Pokemon platform, which is using real money, real prizes to win on a recurring basis. So no complicated red tape and waiting around like the official Pokemon tournaments. This is going to be a real deal. So it's going to be really, really cool, guys. We're almost ready to announce it and formally showcase it off to you guys. Can't wait. Drop a sub, stick around. I'll see you guys around in the next video. Till then, bye.